Hi there, my name is Bodhi Joshua. In this video, we're going to be talking about starting your spiritual journey. But before that, I want to say thank you for being here and congratulations, because you're already on your spiritual journey. You're here watching this video. You've taken the first step. You've made the first move. Now what you can do is start moving forward and exploring more and more down the rabbit hole. My first piece of advice would be to start small. Find something that resonates with you and leave the rest of it behind. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry about it. Follow the feeling that is best for you. You'll know when a teaching is right for you, and you'll know when a teaching is not right for you. Your experience is different than everyone else's. There is no one path. You have to find your own way. It will be unique, and it will be special, and no one else will be able to follow your path exactly. And that's the beauty of this trip, is that no one else is the same. We can give you recommendations, we can tell you our experiences, we can show you the door, but we can't walk through it for you. My second piece of advice would be to get quiet. Find time to listen to your inner thoughts. Find time to shut out everything else in your world, even if it's just for 5 minutes. That 5 minutes will make worlds of change in your reality right now. And when you build up enough experience to where that 5 minutes is not making as much of a difference in your life, you can increase it to 10 to 15 minutes and build from there. Don't try a 1-hour meditation and then quit because you weren't able to do it. Try a 5-minute meditation. You can do anything for 5 minutes. It may seem like the longest 5 minutes you've done yet, but you can do it. Turn off your phone, turn off all your screens, silence everything, and let it go. You're worth it, and you deserve this time. When you do find the time to get quiet, listen to your breath, feel the feelings within your body, and pay attention to within. It may feel strange at first, but it's very important and so valuable to your spiritual growth. My third piece of advice for you would be to commit to your practice. If you choose to do 10 minutes a day of meditation, commit to that 10 minutes a day of meditation. This is your time. It's the most valuable time that you can invest in. If you choose to do a yoga class, be there for that yoga class. Don't ghost out of it. Show up. Do the work. Every day. Without question. Without fail. Discipline can equal freedom. My fourth piece of advice would be to practice the superpower of empathy. Don't judge someone without trying to think why they did something, to try to see it from their perspective, to walk a mile in their shoes. There may be details about their life that you have no idea about. And if we can practice empathy and practice feeling for the other person, it's very hard not to be kind when you're being empathetic. So after empathy, I would suggest gratefulness and focusing on the glass being half full. See the good parts of life. Find the little pieces that make you smile. Find the abundance in the everyday parts of your life. Don't focus on the negativity. Focus on the positivity. Bring your perspective in line with a higher vibration. It'll take some practice, but you can do it. My next piece of advice for you is to decide what version of you you'd like to be. If we live in a multiverse reality where every single choice we make could make an alternate universe where there's another version of us playing out that script, playing out that life. So what reality do you want to live in? What version of you do you want to be? If you can decide that and focus on that version of you as your future self and who you will become, this can help you gain clarity in the steps you're going to take along your spiritual path. This can help you gain clarity in all of your goals that you'll set and the actions that will be needed to accomplish those goals. Focusing on the best version of yourself and imprinting that into your mind, knowing that that's what you want to be. That's where you're going. Whatever the path is between here and there is not as important as focusing on that final goal of the best version of you that you can be. The next thing I would recommend to you is to observe the world for what it is. Don't make it into something that it's not. Don't take a subject and blow it out of proportion and focus on it and make it into a mountain when it truly is a molehill. With new information that you're going to receive along your path, you'll have new observations and you'll see things differently. And if you can accept this and start to break down the paradigms and programming that you have taken a lifetime to build, then your spiritual journey will accelerate. And you'll see that it's our perspective on everything that we learn and everything that we observe that makes all the difference. Leaving that judgment behind and understanding that even if you don't like it, it exists as a part of this reality for a reason. If you can observe that and let it be with as much right to be here as you have a right to be here, then your world starts to change all around you, and you start to see things from a different view. Building upon that, my next recommendation would be not to be afraid of change. Change will become the only constant within your reality. Everything will change. Relationships, settings, your physiology will change. Your body will change. Your thoughts will change. If you figure it out, change can become your new comfort zone. And that's a superpower all on its own. Because change will happen. You will continue to become the best version of yourself. And if you can learn to love the process, life becomes a wonderland. Because you know that this process is occurring for your highest good, for your greater self, to bring you to the vision of the best version of you. Next, I would like to recommend that you journal. Start writing. Put it down on paper. Our minds are not meant to hold all of this information and thoughts that we have every day. Our minds are meant to take it in and then put it away somewhere, not act upon every single thought that we have. It's really amazing what 10 minutes of journaling can do for you. Writing down these thoughts and questions that you're having at this stage can be very beneficial to look back upon, see how much growth you've actually achieved. If you don't know what to write, just free write. Let your hand go and let whatever words come to your mind transfer to the paper or to a keyboard if you're using a computer. After a little bit of free writing, your mind will pick up the pace and you'll start to write something that may be even completely profound to what you were writing before. This is a very powerful tool to get to know yourself, to get to know the thoughts that pop up in your mind, and to read them again from a different point of view. Again, you will be changing. Sometimes it's nice to see what you changed from and how you don't think the same way anymore. My journals are not the same as they were 12 years ago, 13 years ago, 14 years ago. Find a time to write. You can write when you first wake up. You can write just before you go to bed. But find that time and make it sacred. Make it for you. And make it very important. It will make a difference in your journey. That I can guarantee. My last piece of advice for you would be to find your tribe. Find people that support you on your journey. They're out there. I'm one of them. So if you want to, leave a comment down below. Press that thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And we'll start building your tribe right now. When you're ready to dig a little deeper, explore some of my other videos, and find some other subjects. And it might spark that inquiry within your soul to dig even deeper. Thank you for joining me. I hope this video brought you some value, and I hope it helps you find the next step on your path. Again, my name is Bodhi Joshua, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.